Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Leanne. Um, Before we get into this week's video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone who watched my previous videos. I see the last one was quite a hit. People love the uncles, especially. I still laugh when I watch it back. And also, it was so nice that I received so many comments. Obviously, tried to reply to everybody. I hope I did. If I didn't, I sure will. Yeah, it was nice to get people's feedback, to see all the love, people, finding the singing, they found that quite funny, um, and obviously interesting at the same time. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. One thing I also forgot to mention is that I was given a Xhosa name during the ceremony. That name is Ambesiwe. It means gifted or blessed. And let me tell you, I am really blessed to be part of the Duka family. They've treated me really, really well. Even when I met them the first time, you would swear that, we've been family for a very long time. They really made me feel welcome. Lots of laughs. We just really got on so well. I didn't feel uncomfortable at any point during my visit in Eastern Cape. I would really go as far as say, I mean, I could even go there without my husband and know I'm going to have a ball of a time. So thank you very much, family. If you are watching, thank you very much for the great welcome. Um, so basically in today's video, I'm just going to sort of touch on the lessons that I've learned through this long distance relationship, being a long distance wife. Um, so without giving away too much, I hope you guys enjoy the video and sort of, I just wanted to also tell those who are in a long distance relationship, hopefully my experience will sort of show you that it is possible. It can be fun, of course, tears along the way as well, but you know what? It'll be worth the wait. I know it will be worth the wait. So even though you oceans apart, it is possible. So give it a go. I mean, if you have been thinking about being in a long distance relationship, obviously it takes quite a lot, but it's definitely not impossible. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, I'll speak to you again soon. Communication is really important, especially, when you're dating long distance or even married long distance, like in our case. Yeah, it obviously comes with challenges as well. Sometimes, you send a message on WhatsApp and you forget to put that emoji, and then it's misinterpreted, or because you can't really see like the body language. What was probably supposed to be a joke is maybe not taken as a joke. So I think that's also why we have video calls rather than, sending text messages. We video call all the time, every day, several times a day. I think it's so important, and not because you're doing it because it's a chore, or oh my gosh, like I didn't speak to him, let me call him. Like, I feel, well, it's because I want to speak to him, and he often, he says the same thing. So yeah, it really helps to just keep the communication going. And also so important to respect each other while you are communicating. Really take time to listen, speak gently, speak kindly. Also just listen, not to just to what basically the partner says, but also like how they say it. So make sure that, when I speak to Bulelani, I speak in a reasonable tone. Just be kind, because you're so far away from each other, and there's really no time to be fighting over silly petty things. And I think I'm also quite blessed because Bulelani is not afraid to say how he feels. Tell me when I've maybe said something to upset him. And I love that, because that's the only way. If you don't know maybe how the other person feels, or how whatever you've done affects them, then how are you going to build on that? It's always good to communicate, and I've learned that we actually do very well when we speak out when we're not happy about something. So definitely that's one thing that we will continue doing, is to always consider the other and to make sure that we communicate whatever we're feeling, and to make sure that we obviously listen to each other, and not just to respond, but to actually to understand what the other is saying. Just because we're not in the same place doesn't mean we can't still do life together. It's not always about big romantic moments. Sometimes it's the simple things like this. Cooking dinner while he's on a call, just hearing him laugh in the background, talking about random stuff. Or sometimes, we just like being quiet together while we're both doing our own thing. It's actually probably one of my favorite things during the long distance relationship. It's just doing some activities or doing fun things together while we are on a call. So for example, he cooks dinner, and I will cook at the same time, and he'll show me what he's been cooking, and I do the same. That's pretty much what we were doing here. And sometimes I cook alone, and then he's just there keeping me company. But yeah, we've had to get really creative with how we stay close. And in a weird way, it does make me feel like he's right here. Long distance make you think outside of the box. It definitely made us think outside of the box. Probably made us do things we would not necessarily have done if we were in the relationship staying together. Sort of completing online quizzes, it's quite fun actually. So maybe we'll continue to do that even though we live together. But anyway, you do find new ways to be present, share a moment, a laugh, and in this instance, a meal. So we're not physically together, but emotionally, we're still building something beautiful. So this is what love looks like for us right now. Being in a long distance relationship has taught me that emotional intimacy doesn't follow the usual rules. Honestly, at first I wasn't even sure what it meant. To me now, it's that deep connection where I feel safe being completely myself, where I can share what's really on my mind and heart without worrying about being judged. It's knowing that someone got my back even when they're miles away. I must say, with my husband, I can completely be myself. He is my best friend. We share lots of moments. I can be completely vulnerable and, know that he's not going to judge me and that he's listening and, appreciate the things that I share. It's always so nice when he comes home late from work, to get that late night call just to check in, him telling me about his day. It's really the small things that mean a lot. Since we don't get to hang out every day, our connection builds in different ways. So through trust, patience, and just showing up for each other, even from a distance. It's not about rushing or forcing anything, it's about letting it happen naturally, even if it looks different from what most people expect. And honestly, that makes it real and strong for us. Even though I'm married, I've realized I still need to show up for myself. Marriage doesn't mean I stop being me, especially in the waiting. So I've been learning to keep growing, resting, and doing the things that brings me joy. So I'm not only sitting around waiting for him, but I'm preparing a life we'll share together. Um, Belfast weather has been really good recently, so it's been really nice just taking some walks, just being out in the outdoors. Um, Even finally being able to go to the beach. I mean, never thought I'd say that. Living here, because it always seems to be cold. But that's beside the point. Yeah, it's all about just doing things that I enjoy. Um, I think also just to avoid like just being home and sitting around and kind of thinking, oh my gosh, he's not here, I'm so alone. So it actually helped keeping busy. Yeah, and at the same time, like I enjoy spending that time on my own. It has really kind of given me time and space to, think about who I am, where I want to be. Just like kind of made me sort of dig a little bit deeper into, who I am as a person, apart from just like doing things on a day-to-day and forgetting to look after myself. So yeah, I can say that I am becoming the woman I want to be now. Waiting is really teaching me so much. With my husband still in Cape Town and me here in Belfast, I've had to learn what real patience looks like. And honestly, it's not easy. It's not just sitting around.
it's really trusting that things will work out. So some days I really miss him. I get frustrated, emotional, just feel all of it. And honestly, the time apart has grown my faith too. There are days where praying is the only thing that keeps me going. I'm not overly spiritual, but I've obviously grown up in a spiritual household, and that has really helped me lean into those teachings and sort of know that I should have faith in God, to the extent that like I could even encourage my husband, and also more importantly, us pray together as a couple. um, at the same time, the distance is bringing us closer in a different way. We don't get to be in the same space, so we've had to be super intentional with how we connect. So every call, every message, every I miss you, it all means so much more now. Had some deep conversations about life, marriage, culture, expectations. I guess stuff that maybe we wouldn't have gone into this early, if we were just living, together, or never like had a long distance relationship. I feel like couples probably usually like go through all those things, as they sort of continue to live together, and then they learn more and more about each other. But we've quickly had to sort of know a lot about each other because of the distance, and I guess to make sure that what we were doing was real, and that we would be able to be patient and trust each other that things will work out. So yeah, it's hard, but I can feel that our marriage is getting stronger through it. And even though we're not together yet, this love is already being tested, but it's holding up. So if you're in a long distance relationship or thinking about one, just know that waiting can still be beautiful. It hurts sometimes, but it grows you. And I really believe that it is preparing us both for what's next.
Thank you so much if you made it this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. We have come to the end. And also, if you found it relatable, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already, and leave some comments. It was actually quite nice responding to the comments that I have received so far. Also, if you are in a long distance relationship or you are thinking about entering into a long distance relationship, share your thoughts, any fears, or whether you're feeling excited or, well, I shouldn't say fears, but you know what I mean. But yeah, just it would be nice to get other people's insight and thoughts into what they think about a long distance relationship, or whether they feel like it's working for them or it will never work. Or if you have any questions for me or Bulelani, I'm sure he'll also be happy to sort of give his input as well. But once again, thank you so much for watching. There is, of course, more to come. So subscribe, as I said before. Then you'll obviously get notifications when new videos are posted. But have a blessed Sunday, a week ahead. And yeah, just enjoy the rest of your day. And take care.